Not since the horrors of the Black Plague has our land seen such despair. Almost 2 millennia after Sigmar founded the Empire, the realm is fractured and broken. 3 rival factions claim the Imperial crown: Marienburg, Middenheim, and Reichland. Blur of power brings the armies of men against one another in a seemingly endless tide of battle. An island of peace in a sea of conflict, Mordheim drew wealth such as the city had never seen into its walls. But with its prosperity came the corruption of arrogance and hedonism and greed. The gods could not long abide the outrages of Mordheim's populace. In the heavens, an ill star appeared. A great, twin-tailed comet that some priests warned was nothing less than the hammer of Sigmar. They preached tidings of doom and repentance, but their sermons were ignored. An attitude of rebellious revelry gripped the city as the comet grew ever nearer. The grand festival to celebrate the turn of the year was a mockery of the apocalyptic prophecies. It was then that the hammer fell. The fiery comet plowed through the city, gouging a deep crater in the midst of the poor quarter. The wondrous palace of Count Steinhard was broken, the grand amphitheater shattered, the vast great library blighted by a pall of ash. Fire and smoke decimated the populace, but worse awaited the survivors. A malignant corruption that brought with it mutation and madness, the vile taint of chaos. In the shattered city, strange green-black stones were discovered. Strange energies emanated from these shards. Warlocks and alchemists experimented with these word stones and soon determined that their uncanny properties could work wonders. Wordstone could heal the sick, regenerate the old, or even turn base metal to gold. Lust for Wordstone focused avaricious eyes upon ruined Mordheim. Treasure hunters descended upon the city, vying with both mutated horrors that claimed the ruins as their own and crusading zealots who sought to prevent the taint from spreading. Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned.
So it's a pretty nice intro, I'm not gonna lie. You know, nice and grimdark as all Warhammer games should be.
Who among you shall die today?
We'll start from the beginning. You said I would never look at Skaven, so let's boot them up.
Mordheim Nest have much warpstone. Clanation make trouble pain to keep other clans away. Must be swift silent, not let other clans learn no. We take feds all warpstone. Smart wise Skaven may take much power rank with warpstone. Keep steal from stupid man things and take bring to under empire. Many man things in Mordheim Nest. Many other things too. All want take warpstone. Make them die! Sister things from Riverhide warpstone under Fort Nest. Cult things take warpstone to Demon Hole. Soldier things take warpstone away to barren things. All must die! Skaven, with much warpstone rise fast quick in clan. Become big great chief. Much slaves, much breeders, much power. Become warlord of whole borough maybe. Best quick trail to rank power is swear serve great murder lord Snicket. Much strong. Most high underling of Claneshion's revered feared night lord. In holy Skaven blight, they know of Murder Lord Snicket, great mighty Snicket, best of all assassin lords. maybe becomes Deathmaster someday. It is smart to serve Snicket and share his glory. Much helping Snicket gnaw, crush all rivals. Why smart Skaven work with Filch, yes? Not never hear learn about Filch Sharptail? Filch Sharptail, greatest killer in all Clanation. Filch strangled Wilhelm the Baron thing and make it look like hungry troll ate him. Filch drowned Warlord Kripnik after his ship sink fighting dragon thing. Pox keep her bile breath choke on old Plague when Filch drops big rock on his tail. Not never hear learn about Filch. Best assassin is one nobody knows. Be proud honor to work for Filch. Filch will let you find much wordstone for him. Great honor.
I get the distinct impression that the voice actors were having a lot of fun with these roles. Mordheim, City of the Damned, is a game about making the most of a dire situation and designed as a hardcore experience. The decisions you take while leading your warband are permanent, and your actions in combat may lead to irreversible injuries for your warriors. The campaign will end after the 4th time that you failed to deliver wordstone shipment requests to your faction. Plan carefully and gird yourself against the horrors of Mordheim. Okay. The Warband management screen provides a quick summary of each warrior, lets you edit the composition of your warband, and hire new warriors. From here, you can click on any warrior to further customize their equipment, attributes, spells, or pay their upkeep costs. Henchman-type warriors can occupy any slot, but leaders and heroes may only occupy their respective slots. Reserve slots can hold all warrior types. Okay, first things first. I'm really sorry, but that is just way too loud in my ears. Like obscenely loud, in fact. I'm gonna have to turn that even further. I'm sorry, I cannot hear. Oh, of course. Great joy. Oh, you're getting to see me not read what I'm doing. Square to apply changes, eh? Alright, let's go to our warband management. So this screen lets you customize every facet of a warrior. The description tab provides an overview of the warrior's attributes and a brief description of the warrior. The inventory tab lets you equip the warrior with weapons, armor, and consumable items, as well as enchantments when they become available. The skills tab lets you train or upgrade active and passive skills from various categories. Warriors who can cast spells have access to the spells tab, where you can train new spells. Finally, the customization tab lets you change the appearance of the warrior. So this is our leader, Thurl Nor. Obviously he's a Skaven rat man. As you can see on the left, there are a lot of stats. Mordheim is another one of those games where it's very deep, much like Warhammer in general, and may seem daunting at first, but once you understand what everything does, then it's all fine. And also you can look into what each of the things does when it comes. So strength, obviously more damage, toughness, hurt more, agility is really high on Skaven, which is all about their dodge chances, climbing, etc. High leadership stops stops yourself from routing. High intelligence. Intelligence affects spell damage, mental condition tests, stuns. Alertness is like initiative. Weapon skill, melee, a ballistic skill, shoot. Crit. Blah, 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 blah. Weapons. Here we have Weeping Blades. We can equip him with Weeping... No, this is the store. We can buy things for him to use. He comes with Weeping Blades and Shurikens. Is there any armor for him? As you can see, armor gives you a little bit of extra protection, but it reduces your initiative, and it makes you like you're less likely to pass your checks. So it's a double-edged sword. Depends entirely on what you've been doing. The hero basically comes already for you. This is where we get to choose a warrior. This is our hero, Putris Creep. Young, swift and nimble Night Runners have only recently been initiated into the secret arts of Clanessian. Their freshness and eagerness to rise within the structure of their clan makes a Night Runner a valuable minion for an assassin, a skilled fighter who can easily manipulate blah 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 blah. Yes.
Task completed.
Now we need to hire some henchmen. Neither hire. Just some basic boys. These guys come with clubs and shields. Or you can hire warp guards. Warp guards have higher initiative by the look of it. These guys have a higher dodge chance though. These are more likely to hit and deal damage.
Task completed.
We won't worry about changing their appearance or anything. Now that you have expanded your warband, you may visit the campaign section of the hideout to choose your first mission. You may also visit the veteran systems section to view various tasks you can accomplish to raise your veteran rank. From what I remember, I believe the veteran rank... we can have a look at that. There's the shop, don't care. Skirmish, that's like PvP. So this is basically like meta progression through the game. Visit the campaign screen to select a mission for your warband to undertake. Missions are randomly generated and contain varying levels of word stones and treasure. You may send scouts to reveal more potential mission locations to expand your choices. You may only attempt one mission per day, regardless of success or failure. Occasionally you will receive a mission request from your faction. These are unique missions that advance the story and contain specific objectives. So all your missions starting off, 2 marked for death. Basically, find a guy, you have to find a main guy in the enemy team and kill him. This one is very poor for wordstone and treasure. This is average for both. Now both say they're normal difficulty. And it also tells you about how you will deploy. So both warbands scattered randomly around the area, scared by something. Both warbands divide into 3 strike teams and disperse in the area. We don't have anyone in reserve and stuff, so let's launch and...
An enemy warband is fragmented into small patrols. possibly to try and slip past your own warband and escape with some wordstone. Aware of these patrols, you quickly dispatch your own forces in small groups to intercept them and prevent any enemies from leaving the area without a fight.
Okay. Main objective, make the enemy warband rout or put them all out of action. Our optional objective, put the following warriors out of action and claim their belongings. Maso Wart's Warp Trinket and Skirt Creep's Warp Trinket. Okay, so I think we're against enemy Skaven. Because each faction has different trinkets. Because these are Warp Trinkets. We Skaven, right? So first phase is deployment. So choose. So looks like Putris Creep has my highest initiative, so I can deploy him around my wagon. I can deploy him over here. I can deploy him over here. Okay. Clicking the right stick in will show you a map. I know the wagon's got a fair bit of wordstone. This is where the enemy wagon is. Okay. Okay. We're going to deploy and then I'm going to sort these volume problems out because it is loud for me. So, the blue dots in the lower left are your movement speed. The red dots are your actions that you can take. As you can see, doing things like dodging, perception checks, waiting, or setting up an ambush, take different types of actions. So we will firstly send him. We're going to send these two down here to group up with the third guy. As you can see, like, there's a blue circle. And as I move, it reduces the dots that I have. But you can move anywhere within this blue circle. That counts as like a one movement space. And if you go on these little glowing blue points, that's like a resetting of one of the spots. This is your wagon. This is where you come to drop off things that you find, gain a buff with your like idol. You can find the enemy's wagon, steal things from their treasure trove, or steal their idol, which gives them like a negative debuff and stuff. So picking up these things the word stones, will have an effect on you. Curse Wolf effect applied on Putris Creep. See if I can. That's really helpful game, thank you so much. Set up an ambush. In case anything comes, you might be able to get a good free attack on him. Okay, this guy. Ooh, a potion. Now you can see the enemies as you're moving around, and they can spot you too, so it's good to take it slow as you're moving through. Also, these things on the floor, some of them are traps, so be very careful where you're walking. Sweet. You got healed for 10. Now, three types of word stones. There's fragments, there's shards, and there's clusters. Fragments are the smallest, shards medium, clusters are the biggest. They are very good. You collect these because you need these to forward your faction's mission. We can get to those glowing blue things in a bit. Basically, they're like jumping and climbing tests. Let's go into his turn. Oh, what's it? Wait, have I seen it? Oh, I think I've seen it. Nice. Okay. So this now changes my plan. I'm going to focus on reinforcing my leader because, you know, I don't want my leader to die. Maybe trying to set up an ambush. Well, that looks like a trap. Try to be very careful. stone. Okay. So we've reinforced leader. Should anything try and bum rush him? That'd be cool. In each battle, each map, you're trying to mitigate all risk of yourselves being killed, because okay. We're gonna do that a lot. So we definitely see one guy there. Our hero sees their lord by himself there. But obviously heroes versus lords. Trying to kill all the enemies while also collecting as much treasure and warpstone as you can, because that's how you get paid. What you can also do stash stuff in here. It's because if the character dies while they're holding it, or they fall down while they're holding it, it's gone. Big at this first match. If you can come out with it. Okay. That's fine. As you can see in the bottom left, picking that up, giving me a positive buff of plus 15% damage and plus 10% dodge chance. But I don't remember. Left on the D-pad, but it also gave me a minus 5 on weapon skill, ballistic skill, and accuracy. So I can't use this guy, but he's very good at dodging at the moment. So what we're gonna try and do is sneak him. Piss. Sneak him away. We've been ambushed on a guy that was actually very odd.
A new round has started.
combat. First thing we're gonna do is try and hit him. As you can see, 73% chance. God, you gotta love it, dude. Alright, we're gonna try. Dodge sometimes. It's 55% chance to dodge, but he's got 73% chance to do it. 81%. Let's try and kill this thing. Okay. So we got pretty lucky there. This is where you can compare the stats against them. So he's got a buff. 10% wounds, plus 5% damage on all types, because we're on normal difficulty, so he's tougher than me, and deals slightly more damage than me. Then he's got a plus 15% damage, and plus 10% dodge chance because of his Warp Rage. And he only got range, minus range resistance for his Warp effect. Excellent, so he's still really good at hitting things. Let's try killing him. And of course this dodge is successful. Now, we have a 26% chance to parry or a 30% chance to dodge. I'm going to go with the dodge just because it's... I'm going to go with the dodge just because it's the guy that we were saying, oh, we need to sneak him away. He's garbage now. Just happens to be right next to a fight. So the sneaking away may not work. What I may be able to do instead. Try and have him charge this guy and back him up. Oh my god. I'm gonna send this guy down to help. I think my hero and his warp guard will be fine. So because there were two, he took a morale test and he passed. Because, you know, fuck me. Fails his dodge.
A new round has started.
great start. Two hits on it, I'm guessing, to make up for the 2 misses that he made. This. That's big. Perfect. Okay, if this guy fails, he tries to run away. Because he tries to run away, everyone opportunity attack. Big dodge. Okay. We're getting some good stuff here. Thank you so much. His skirk creeps and masters warts. So we don't need his wart trick. But we can take his shield and his dagger to equip and to other people. Of course, he dodges. Ah, skirt creep, so his leader.
A new round has started.
Oh, his leader failed his all-in check. That was big. This is how you win at Mordheim. Mob one guy. Blitz them down as hard and as fast as you can. Nice. So every time my leader hits, because of the legs, he's inflicting poison on the enemy, so they'll take extra damage on their turn. Oh, and once an enemy fails a dodge check, that's it. They can't dodge again, I believe. Well, same for you two. Came in to steal his teammate's shit. Now, my warp guard here has a choice. We can either try and fight this guy, or we can try and kill this kid. This kid has no dodge chance. So we go with that, and hopefully he dies of poison on his turn. Which then means that the one rat is all by himself. Oh, love it when I plan things correctly. Oh, that was huge. Stun just essentially just says, skip your turn. Which in a game like this, you know, also means that everyone pretty much automatically hits. Oh, why do it go to the chance over the dodge chance? That's odd.
A new round has started.
So, the enemy routed. At the end of each round, it will do a rout test if your forces have fallen below a certain amount. Because I've killed their leader, or because I've killed their hero, and one other unit. Skaven have really low leadership compared to everything else. Therefore, they run. Oh, I killed 3 of their things. Don't get to pick their stuff up, which is one of the problems. But that's fine. That's why you want to rush.
Fool things to think want to find mighty warband. All, die! Let leave no survivor meet. Warband grows strong great, if listen follow wise filch.
Exactly what he said. I couldn't have said it better myself. That is the first day of Mordheim, in terms of the mission. Once you're done with your day,
Task completed.
you come back. +2 severe, +2 experience for surviving, +1 for experience for being most valuable, +2 experience for putting enemies out of action. So he leveled up, and he got a martial advancement. Or didn't level up, should I say, but he got a martial advancement. Beatrice Creep, our hero, didn't do too much, but he survived. Again, he survived. This guy survived and he killed someone. So he gets a physical advancement. And he survived. The entire warband gets 2 extra experience. A victory has afforded you time to loot a portion of the remaining wordstones and treasures in the area before returning to the hideout. You've acquired the following spoils both during and after the battle. Oh, these are good. So we've got a crossbow. I don't even know if we can use crossbows. A hammer, shield daggers, a cluster of wordstone. Nice. Every time you return from a mission, you must pay the upkeep costs for your warriors, as well as treatment costs for any injuries they have sustained. Warriors will refuse to join missions until they are paid. Visit the Warband Management tab to maintain your warriors. So as it says, now that our people have done their work, they want to get paid. We have 425 gold available to us, and the total cost to pay everyone is 17. Because we had no major injuries. So that's our first day. Yep, we want to win the
New shipment request arrived.
Here we go. So now, from day 2, you get shipment requests. You have visit the smuggler's den in order to sell the wordstone you have gathered during missions. Wordstone smuggling is your primary source of income and should not be neglected. You may sell to several factions around Mordheim that are willing to purchase your stock. In addition to earning gold crowns, your reputation with each faction will increase as you sell wordstone to them, earning rewards and bonuses for each reaching certain milestones. It is recommended to fulfill the requested shipment from your primary faction first and foremost, and then sell any excess wordstone to the faction of your choice. Pretty simple. Murderlord Snicket said that he has requested £75 worth, or 75 weights worth of wordstone. In the top right, you can see how much you have. 6 weight from, you have 6 fragments, 3 shards and 1 cluster, so we have 36 weight of wordstone. If we do this, he'll pay us 187 gold. So now we're going to go to the Warband Management. We're going to increase this guy's weapon skill. Because higher weapon skill means he's more likely to hit. These daggers doing pretty good work for him. Now this potion that we picked up increases melee hit chance by 10% for 2 turns, not stackable. Side effect is increases the chance to roll the permanent injuries, megalomania, and amok if the user falls out of action. So you've got to be careful when using everything, because you're probably going to die, and that's probably going to be very, very bad for you. Let's have a look, see.